So we bought this house about 2 years ago, last spring when we had like kind of like that big monsoon come through. I heard water behind one of the walls and I was like, that's really weird. So I FaceTimed my dad, of course. My husband was gone at basic. And I was like, why is there like a gutter or like something weird? Like why would there be a drain behind this wall, you know, like 6 feet underground? And he said, no, why is there insulation against concrete? So I just ripped it all down real quick and we had water pouring through that the cellars covered up with insulation. So that was super fun. So that was the first crack. It was like stem to stern, the whole thing, like just dumping out gallons of water every time it rained. And then we also found more water on the opposite side, or like the opposite end of the wall, like on the corner in one of the finished bathrooms. And when the construction or like the contract crew came in and tore the walls down, they actually found, I think it was 5 more cracks all throughout that corner of the basement bathroom. I just Googled a couple places. I think you guys were just like the easiest to get a hold of, the easiest to like schedule with, the best reviews, the most comprehensive. And the other thing that was like just crazy to me is like all the other companies would come up like with the inspections and stuff like that, and they just have a whole bunch of like, yes, we can maybe fix it, but like there was always a but at the end, versus like when we met with Darin, he always had like an answer, or like at least the solution was like, we'll figure something out, versus like 3 other companies, like there were a couple that wouldn't even touch it, which was like super concerning and disheartening. Your company was just kind of like the, yep, we're gonna figure this out and we're gonna get it done. So that was awesome. Darin was awesome. I had him out in May before my husband got back. And then he met with us again, which was awesome because again, he's driving like from so far away. Went through all of it, re-inspected everything. He was awesome. He was super knowledgeable about everything. Like I said, like even though there were lots like, you know, problems that came up or like even more damages, it was never like, I don't think we can do this. It was always like, we'll figure something out and we'll get it done and get it fixed. So he was awesome. He was super fun to work with too. The day of the construction, I was gone. My husband was here. Our neighbor who did construction before he also went in EMS was also here, and they were watching everything, and they were super impressed. They were texting me like the whole day. They were like, they're so clean. And they got everything done. They pulled a 16-hour day, which was wild, like good for them. They're super hard workers. I couldn't believe how clean the space was. There was like no dust. You couldn't even tell that they were there, and the workmanship was beautiful. So really clean lines. Just overall, we were super impressed with them. So that was good. All this like, all the snow and rain and all the icicles, they're like literally building up where the crack is. We still have to regrade and stuff, but I'm not freaking out about it. You know, like all winter, if they hadn't fixed it, because we have very little, very little frost, you know, down on the ground, this winter would have been probably pretty bad. So just peace of mind. I would recommend American Water Works to my friends and family.